I just delivered an order to a different town from Uber Eats. I'll talk about it here in a minute, but look at that chicken. Hello you guys, welcome to another video. It is 1:30 on Thursday the 13th of August. I just did my first order and it was an Uber Eats order. They started offering it to me at $13 and some change. I declined it probably at least 8 times, and it slowly started getting up there, and I think it got up to like $31, so I decided to take it. It was going to Little Caesars, which is probably about 2.5 miles from my house, which is where I was at when I got the order, and it was going to a small town outside of the town I live in, about 14 miles away. So I think it said it was like 19 miles to Little Caesars and then to their house to drop it off, and then it was about a 15 mile drive back. So it was a little over 30 miles round trip, but $31 is pretty hard to pass up, you know. And it was all highway miles except for going to Little Caesars and then getting to the highway, which is probably, I don't know, maybe 6 miles. And they lived just right off the highway in that other small little town. So it was pretty much all highway miles, very easy. But yeah, I was just getting ready to have my lunch and the order got to an acceptable amount in my opinion. So I went ahead and took that, delivered it. So now I'm gonna go in and have lunch because I'm hungry. Like I said, it's 1:30. I haven't eaten anything yet. So, well, it is, what time is it? 7:17. I didn't get any orders today. Well, that's a lie. I got one no tip order, which I declined, and then I didn't get anything else. It was raining off and on too, so I kind of was pausing here and there watching the weather. It did never do anything but sprinkle, so that was fine. But anyway, Justin came home from work a little early because I don't know if you guys know what this is. It's a Airdyne bike, right?
Yep.
Justin has been looking for one for a while now. I told you guys, I think a couple videos ago, that we were trying to look after our health a little bit better, eat a little bit better. You know, we've been exercising daily. So he's been looking for one of these bikes forever, and he finally found one. It was about an hour and 20 minutes away from where we live. So he came home early from work, about an hour earlier, 30 minutes early, something like that. Anyway, and we went and picked it up. I should have filmed the process because the people that sold it to us were trying to help us figure out how to fit it in our little car, but we got it. We have not had supper yet, so we stopped at Qdoba. It's like a healthier option place. It doesn't look like it. Looks like a big bowl of mess, but I promise it's just this time I got steak. I always get chicken, but we had a chicken burrito bowl that we made for ourselves for lunch, leftovers. So it's kind of the same thing. So I was like, well, I'll switch and get steak this time. Anyway, I just got brown rice, pinto beans, steak, queso, which is not good for you, but you can't not get the queso. Salsa, and then pickled onions. The first time trying the pickled onions, and they're actually pretty good. So anyway, we're gonna enjoy our meal real quick, and then we're gonna head back home. We made it home. Justin got his Airdyne put back together. I don't know if I mentioned, but we had to take it apart to fit it in the car. Justin took us on an adventure today. It was windy. I tried to film a little bit of like all the dirt blowing around. I don't know if it picked up on camera very well. Then there was fires, there were storms all around. It was kind of crazy, but luckily some bad wrecks too. We saw a couple really bad ones. But luckily we pretty much avoided everything except for the dust storm. We did get sprinkled on a few times, but that was about it. And it was windy, but can't really avoid that. Anyway, we got home, like I said, put the bike together, and figured we'd try to get a couple orders for you guys so I can have a little bit of a video for y'all tomorrow. It's 9:24 and I'm back on Earn by Time, by the way. I don't even want to talk about it. But we got a McDonald's order. Well, that was a little bit of a weird one. The order was ready when I got there, and then I went to the drop off and they put a specific like house number. And so I got there, the porch light was on and everything. I was like, heck yeah, they left the light on for me, you know. I went, set it down, I took the picture, and then I heard somebody say ma'am behind me, and it was kind of spooky because it's dark, clearly. And he was like, who's that order for? And, you know, I didn't want to tell him because I'm like, you should tell me who it's for, you know. Anyway, so I pretended I couldn't remember, and I hit the back button, so I, you know, basically voided the picture. And then he said, is it for? And he said the name, and I said yes. And he said, oh, that was for me. And I said, well, this is the house that you put, like the number matches what's on the app. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry about that. So I don't know. If he didn't know the name, I wouldn't have gave it to him, but he gave me the name. So he was like, can you grab it and hand it to me? And I was like, sure. So I went back and grabbed it off the porch and gave it to him. Got another McDonald's. The McDonald's order was not ready when I got there. It only took a minute or two, and I got it delivered. And now I have a Wendy's order. And this one's no tip also, I believe. She was bagging it up when I went in there, so it was basically ready. And I know where we're going. I've dropped off to this person. Never at night, I don't think, but in the day a couple times. So I should be able to recognize it at least. Let's see if they have their porch light on. A lot of people that order at night don't have their porch light on. That is something that I do appreciate about doing my dashes during the day now, is because I don't have to worry about who has their lights on or who doesn't. All right, well, the day is never over. We finished up the last McDonald's. There wasn't even a McDonald's order. Guys, I am tired. It's been a really long day. Finished up the Wendy's order. Got that dropped off. It was dark and their house sits really far back, so it's cleaning his dirty windshield. Y'all might have noticed how dirty it was earlier. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't even know. I think we did like 4 orders total, maybe. But the goal is to post a video every day. It's okay if it's short. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed.